Hi, Kathy here from Kathy's Cute Creations. Today we're going to try to patch this hole in this sweater. I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's get started. So the thing that I'm going to use is this Pellon. And this is going to be my stabilizer because it's really soft since this is going in my elbow. And I'm going to use a piece of batting. And then I've chosen two fabrics that will probably go with this sweater. Now, keeping in mind, this is just at the elbow area, so it's not going to be that important. And it's on my right sleeve because I seem to lean a lot on my right when I'm at my desk. So first, I have to decide between the lighter, which has got a little bit of glitter on it, or this one here, which would look good. Or I can just say, the heck with that, go totally out the box, and just put something different. Like that. So just looking at it, I'm either going with the darker gray, so I'll eliminate this one, or this right here. So I may go ahead and just try this right here, just to make it look different. I'll decide after I cut out my pieces. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this hole right here. And I want to go more than, get the camera down here at the hole. I want to go over at least an inch to catch the fabric. So if I put my ruler down as if I'm using it, I'm marking it. So to begin with, I'd go with 3 inches. Now I have a choice here. I can turn it under, or do it rough. And I think I'm going to turn it under, so I'm going to go ahead and add 1/4 inch. So 3 1/4 inch the long way. And let's see what I need for the other direction. And this one looks like it is, here's the 2. Make sure I'm over the hole here. I think I'm going to do 3 inches that way, just to be on the safe side. Okay, you should be able to see this spot right here. Now I put the fusible, here's my piece I cut. I cut 2 pieces like this. I put one inside, so that's inside facing up towards the camera, towards the fabric, and then the other one goes down like this. And all I'm trying to do is make it so that the fabric itself doesn't stretch, because this is a knitted. That over it. Let's see if I can get it started on that one corner. Make sure I got it. It didn't work. Hold on. I had my steam on, which I needed to shut off. Then what I did was I turned it inside out, and I did the inside first. I put a lot of pressure on it. Let it set, let it cool off, then turn around and flip it back to the outside, which is what this is the outside of the sweater, and then did the same thing here. So now you can tell it's on there. Okay, so I'm going to let this side cool. While that's cooling over there at the ironing board, I just got to get my sewing machine ready here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stitch around the batting that I have put on the inside of this. So all I'm doing is just going around it, because I want this batting to stay adhered before I actually do a little bit of quilting on it. Doesn't be perfect or anything. And all I did for the inside, it's not even cotton fabric. This is just actually a piece of felt that I'm putting on the inside where my elbow touches. And I'm making this up as I go along, just so you know. Nobody says you can't make it up. Whatever works for you. let's go down one more. One more, there we go. On the edge. Now, I'm going to take this. Let me get this snips instead, so I can get a little closer. And I think I want to go ahead. This is where I'm going to be turning it under. And I think for this back side, I want to go black. Red, that is. And so what I'm doing here is I'm going to go ahead and just go straight down these, for my quilting part of it, I'm just going down the little block that's already there. It's just like following a pattern. Oops. Right. I think that's, nope, one more. I'll do this, I'll get it done, and I'll be right back. You probably can't see the stitching on this side, but if I flip it over, that's what I followed right there. Those lines right there. This is what I've done. This is the inside of the sweater. Here's the felt, and I've pinned it into two places. I took the table off of my machine, and I'm going to try to put the sweater on here. And I'm going to attach the inside first, and then the outside. Okay, I got one side. Just put it in a little bit more. Still feels like it's down smooth. And I can feel it right here, so I'm going to go ahead and do the next. Take a look at it. Alright, so it caught all of it right here. This side, this side and this side. This is where I went, straight down these sides. As you can see on this side here. Now I need to put the front piece on to do the outside here. I did forget to say at the beginning of the video that if this didn't work, I don't have a problem losing this sweater. It is an old sweater. And it has kept me warm. Now I need to go a little bit more here. Let's take that up and go over right here a bit. There we go. Let's try it out. And then what I'll do is I'll tack it down in a couple spots here by hand, just with a needle and thread, just holding it down. All right, so what I did was I went ahead, instead of going through here, I just did this when I got off camera, so I thought I'd come back and show you. I went ahead and I went up through the other side, and I can actually get it on my sewing machine, so I'm going to go ahead and sew down the right-hand side and the left-hand side instead of tacking it. Right, well, it's not perfect, but there's no hole, so I'm going to try it on and see how it works. All right, there it is, and actually it's at the bottom of my sleeve, the way that this one hangs. Well, it's a little bit big, the sweater is, but that's okay. I hope you liked that video on how I tried to fix that hole in my sweater. If I knew how to knit, I only know how to crochet, I don't know how to knit. I could have, I guess, sewn it and darned it, but I don't think that would have looked as good as putting a patch on it like I did. So, until next time, bye-bye.